Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? It's tamsyfae. Today I'm going to be doing a new moon in Aquarius reading for each zodiac sign. I am going to go through all the signs starting with Aries and ending with Pisces, so that may give you an idea of where to find your reading. Since I'm not going to be doing theme readings this week on my live streams, I'm going to be doing it as a video and still doing regular live readings as general. Just no theme readings this week. So yeah, let's get started. If you are new here, welcome. I do read the cards to the light to you, to the dark to me. Yeah. So let's get started, right? Before I get started though, I'm going to cleanse these cards. I haven't gone around to doing that yet. I have some lavender candles burning here for some extra prosperity and all sorts of goodness. Alright. Let's see what this new moon has for us today. So, for the new moon in Aquarius, it does suggest that it's a time to focus on innovation, freedom, and breaking free from old patterns, any negativity, anything here in the past that you don't want to bring into this new moon phase. Is a good time to release that right now. Or whatever your visions are for the future, it's time to set those intentions during this new moon phase as well. Let's just see what does. So we're going to be starting with Aries. So what does Aries need to know about this new moon energy? What does Aries need to know about this new moon energy? There you go. So for the Aries, you do have the King of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like this is what you need to release, which is interesting, right? Because I feel like the Knight of Pentacles in general is a pretty good, decent card, right? So I know it's about just releasing you being overly busy, overly occupied by your ambitions, or just being overly stubborn about something that you've been pushing back and trying to be in denial about pursuing. Whatever the case may be, it may be what is blocking you from moving forward. As you do have the Six of Swords in the dark, and that is what intentions you should set. And for the Six of Swords being in the dark, it's kind of like dealing with your issues rather than moving forward, not completely healing or completely dealing with it and just kind of like pushing it off to the side for another time. This new moon phase is suggested for Aries. It's time to get that work done, time to get whatever you've been delaying, whatever you've been rescheduling, or whatever the case may be. It's time to get at it. Now's the time to go, right? I do feel that you are going through a phase of transitioning into something or other, so it's not about blocking that transition. Just go with the flow, see what happens there. You also have the Three of Swords in the light, and this is how can you align with yourself with authenticity. So I feel like if there's any healing that you need to do, any past traumas, whatever that is for you, this is a new moon phase for some healing. There are some really great bath rituals that could help with some of that too. There's a lot of different recipes online, whichever one calls to you. If you Google it, whichever one pops up and draws your eyes towards it, may be beneficial as well. Sometimes you just gotta trust our intuitions and do some self-love care and heal whatever needs to be healing. Cry to whatever tears need to come out and embrace them and move on, right? You do have the Ace of Wands in the dark as well. And this one is just like what's going to help you connect with your community. So the Ace of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like there's like a lack of interest, a lack like postponing, a hesitation, So, but this is what will help you connect with the community. So don't, even though you may not be interested in it, going out and meeting people may inspire you, may spark some creativity, may make you see things a different clarity, even though you may not be fully into it, I don't know. I have some friends who are into like a bowling team and stuff like that, just to go out and meet people. Not that they're good at bowling or enjoy bowling, but it just gives them a form of community that's outside of their home and work kind of situation. And I'm kind of feeling that energy for you as well, Aries. But that is what I got. Yeah, so actually I should pull a moon card for you, right? I'm going to pull a moon card for you to see what it says for Aries. Moon card for Aries. What does Aries need to know during this moon phase? Balance. Balance what you got going on. It says, drop faking it, you won't make it, right? That saying has been debunked lots of times. Follow your intuition and it won't let you down. The person on your mind is a soulmate. Ooh. Avoid toxic people or situations. So you need to balance your spirituality and practicality, right? That may have something to do with, that moon bath ritual we were talking about as well. Let's pick off a few areas. Let's see what is going on for the Taurus. For the Taurus gang, right? What's going on for the Taurus? What does the Taurus need to know during this new moon phase in Aquarius? What does the Taurus need to know about this new moon phase in Aquarius? What to release, what intentions to set, how to connect with your authentic self, and how to help you connect with the community. Alright, so you do have the 10 of Cups in the dark, so that is what you need to release. If there's any, arguments going on, anything in the home life that is not sitting well with you, or just feeling like you don't know what your next steps are, what your next motives are. For some of you, it could be like just trying to decide, like, am I happy in this relationship, or is this relationship something that doesn't deserve my time, my energy, maybe something like that for some of you Tauruses as well. Doing what your heart wants you to, maneuver. If it's about like a career or that sort of thing, if you're not happy with your job, you may want to see how you can improve that or how you can change it in whatever sense of way. You do have the Temperance in the light here as well. So for the Temperance, this is what intentions you should set. So the Temperance is like being in tune with your spirituality, manifesting whatever you want to manifest, right? I just feel like you kind of like having a good sense of balance of the physical world and your emotional being. So I feel like setting your intentions, okay, let's figure out the physical part of my world that's affecting me right now, and how to I balance it out with how I'm feeling towards it. Then you have the Devil. The Devil is how to align with your authentic self, and that is letting go of any old patterns that are not working for you. Could be about changing some routines, releasing any toxic energy that is around you. For some of you, maybe eating a little bit healthier, that takeout food is so nice, so handy, so, cooking at home may inspire you, not just your creativity, but also make you feel a little bit better as well. You also have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of this is how to connect more with your community, like Aquarius governs community and the collective progress and all that sort of thing. And the Page of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like, being focused more on like the materialistic side of things rather than other things. So I feel like connecting more with the community is like maybe doing things where it doesn't necessarily have to cost you money to go out and socialize or cost you money to doing things. It could be just a matter of donating or volunteering somewhere where you can feel connected without costing you anything, and all it costs you is your time rather than something more materialistic, right? Or just decluttering your home and donating something someone else can use could not just clear your house, but sometimes it clears our inner mind as well, just having less things to deal with and focus on, that pile of junk that you have in the corner there in the back of your closet. Whatever that is for you, I do feel like you finding that balance will give you some sort of connection with community as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be charity work, it could be any sort of thing where you're focusing more on people rather than the materialistic things. Like you don't need to meet up at a bar, you don't have to meet up at a restaurant or whatever where it's going to cost you money. Maybe doing something else besides that, going for a walk with someone, or that is what I got. Oh, we're going to pull a card. I almost forgot to pull a card for the Taurus. A win-win outcome, and there you go. You can't lose here. Win-win outcome. Whatever you decide to do community-wise, you're going to win, right? Let go of what is failing away. See the other person through the eyes of love, and it will change your perspective. That may have something to do here with the Ten of Cups in the dark as well. Time to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Great time for a makeover. A win-win outcome is on. This is a Libra card, so Libra could possibly be thinking about you as well. Maybe crushing on you. I don't know. Let's just see now for the Geminis. Let's see for the Geminis. What do the Geminis need to know about this new moon phase? What does the Geminis need to know about this new moon phase? What do they need to release? What intentions should they set? How can they connect to their authentic selves? And how can they help connect themselves to the community? What's going on for the Geminis? The Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Ooh, man, they're all in the dark here. Ooh, well, I got one in the light there. That's good, two in the light. Alright, so the Queen of Cups is in the dark, so that is what you need to release. And I feel like that is like bottling up your emotions and not really wanting to express them completely. Boosting your self-confidence, boosting whatever makes you feel more in control over your path, especially regarding your emotions, you know? If you're feeling like the need that you're lacking some support, reach out to your community and they could probably help you with some support. Reach out to friends that you maybe not have been in contact with a while and rekindle some of that energy as well. For the Three of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy. You know, this is where you need to set your intentions. So I feel like it's probably a good idea to like get some new fresh ideas. Focus on what your goals are, rearrange your goals. You know, if these are just personal goals rather than collaborating with other people. Because I feel like whatever it is, you can accomplish your goals and figure things out by, I don't know if it's a matter of like organizing your home or organizing your space in a different way that makes you feel more proactive than feeling a little bit lost and a little scattered in your energy and in your mind. You do have the Six of Cups in the light, so this is one is how to align with your authentic self. So it could be about you being a little nostalgia, reconnecting with your inner child or feeding your inner child, you know, doing something that makes you feel a little more playful, a little bit more in tune with who you used to be, you know? Who you used to be is still in there somewhere. Sometimes we have to go back and drag them out again, right? For the Page of Cups in the light, I do feel like this is about communicating and you're building that community. So I feel like it's a matter of like going out and socializing, talking to whoever you need to talk to, you know, go and meet some new people. Yeah, I feel like you have the possibilities in your hands, right? Just a matter of going after them. The Page of Cups, I do feel this energy of you being more emotionally curious, you know, just on the alert of any opportunities there is to socialize, to go out, to get your Gemini energy going, you know? We all know that Geminis don't like to stay home. They like to go out and explore whatever it is they need to explore, and I feel like that is going to boost your sense of community as well. Whatever that is for you. Let's just see what Mama Moon has to say for the Geminis. What does Mama Moon have to say for the Geminis? Nothing will come of the situation. Oh, man. What is going on here? It says, trust the universe. The chances of something are diminishing. Surrender to the divine. Something better may be around the corner, so don't give up hope. Something better is coming. Believe that you will get what you need. Take time out to meditate and contemplate. There's that. So, let's just see what is going on with the Cancers. What does the Cancers need to know about the new moon in Aquarius? What do the Cancers need to know for the new moon in Aquarius? What do they need to release? What intentions should they set? How to be their authentic self? And how to connect with community. So for the Page of Pentacles in the light, this is what you need to release. The Page of Pentacles is very materialistic, right? They have a lot of earthly desires. And, you know, earthly desires is like money and things, right? So I do feel like there's this energy of you going out and communicating with people and sort of stuff like that without being focused on the materialistic side of things. You know, finding things that you can do that are not, that don't cost money, right? I know it's a little bit harder in the winter, but still, there's got to be something out there. If it's just going to a community event or something that is free or like really cheap or something, because I just feel this sense of like this energy of you just being more curious and like looking for some things to, because I feel like there's some things that you can go and explore, like some sort of new adventure or, you know, whatever the case may be for you. Explore a new hobby perhaps. You do have the 10 of Cups here, and those are your setting your intentions. So it could be setting your new intentions or different intentions of what you had based on your family and your home life and that sort of situation, just to bring back that sense of harmony and peace within yourself. For the Ten of Cups, I do feel like there's this energy of you looking for some long-term commitments that will bring you some blissfulness, some good vibes, something that just makes things click. You know, sometimes it's just a matter of changing up a routine or just switching things around, reorganizing something can boost some of that in your home as well. For the Magician in the Dark, this is how to align with your authentic self. So the Magician in the Dark is kind of like you not really 100% trusting your intuition, not really trusting, you know, maybe having some communication blocks, maybe, you know, feeling like you have some tricks up your sleeve that you haven't pulled out yet and put to good use. I feel like now's the time to do that, to align with your authentic self. You have the King of Cups in the light. So I do feel like that's how you connect with community, you know, being more loving, being more open, maybe seeing things from their point of view, especially when it comes to terms with guarding the heart and the emotions and the feelings and that sort of thing, maybe being a little bit more in tune with your imagination and creativity and passions. May inspire others in your community that will help you feel more connected. Let's see what Mama Moon has to say. Oh man, a dream can manifest and will work well. So there you go. Whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're imagining will work out. Forget about the past. Time to make wishes come true and set your intentions. If you feel stagnant, remember you're starting a new cycle. Let go of the past. This is a new moon energy. There you go. A new start is coming for you, right? That's the whole point of a new moon, right? Starting a new cycle, a new beginning, a new... Let's see. For the Leos, what does the Leos need to know about this new moon in Aquarius? What does Leos need to know about this new moon in Aquarius? Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of good positive energy here on the light. Ooh, look at that. Alright, so for the Eight of Wands, that is what you need to release. So you may need to, like, slow down. I know you want to go fast, Leos. But, you know, sometimes you have to slow down. Even though you're making progress, things are coming fast, things are going well. I mean, during this moon phase, you may want to slow down, making sure you're not missing the little fine details that you could possibly miss, right? Because I just feel this sense of, like, having this high energy, fast-paced, accelerated, motion going on, but I do feel like there's this energy of you slowing down a little bit, and I feel like that will make some improvements as well. Maybe prioritizing other people as well, or prioritizing some offers that you may have been putting on the side as well with that. For the Queen of Swords in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of you keeping your composure, especially when things get tough, or especially when people irritate you, you know? I feel like that sometimes we just need to put our ego aside and try to see things from their point of view, you know? I feel like your side of the moon right now is a little bit dark. You guys trying to, like, so this is like setting your intentions. So I do feel like there's this energy of like setting your intentions, of having a clear mind, having clear communication, but at the same time being in control of your emotions, your ego, and all that sort of thing as well. Not let that run a little wild. For how to align with your authentic self is the Lovers. So you just need to be that hot, passionate, loving Leo that you are, right? I feel like this is an easy one for you, right? Make sure that you're sticking to your commitments. Do what you're saying you're going to do. You know, if you say you're going to do something, make sure you're doing it during this new moon phase. Now's not the time to mess around with Mama Moon, right? If you're going to commit to something, commit. If you're not, I feel like that is just deceiving yourself and not others. Just hold up your end of the table and see what's going on there. And then you have the King of Cups in the light as well. This is how to connect with community. So the King of Cups, I mean, he keeps been coming up a lot in the last couple of readings. So for the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is what I meant, not the King of Cups. Knight of Cups is like going after what you want with love, integrity, and passion. But at the same time, I feel like there's a need to be mindful of others and other people's feelings and that sort of thing. Like I said, hold up your end of the table. Don't try to say you're gonna do something just to please whoever you need to please, and then feeling like you can't do that, because I feel like that energy is lingering around you as well. I just feel like, you know, whatever you want to pursue, if it's passion, if it's work, career-wise, whatever it is, do it with integrity. You know, you have to add a little bit of your imagination with it, you have to be a little bit more creative, but, you know, that's right up your alley. Let's see here. Mama Moon says, oop, that was not for you, it's not coming out. Mama Moon says, prosperity lies ahead. Ooh, this is a new moon card as well. It says, get or give a message healthy bod, healthy mind. So there's that. A sign of a new relationship or sexier times lay ahead. Well, yes, you have the Knight of Cups, so maybe there's a Knight of Wands. You're going to meet him when you go out into the community, since he's in the community position, right? Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. It could also be a Taurus thinking of you, maybe crushing on you a little bit. Let's see. For the Virgos, what does the Virgos need to know? What does the Virgos need to know during this new moon phase in Aquarius? What does Virgos need to know in the new moon phase? Ooh, a death. Alright, releasing. I don't know if it's like a releasing you resisting this big profound change that wants to occur, right? I feel like it's time with the old and in with the new. It's a new moon phase, time to clear whatever you need to clear, manifest whatever you can manifest, allow the transformation to transform you along with this new moon phase. You have the Eight of Swords and the Light here, so I do feel it's a matter of you setting your intentions, you know, like what are you restricting yourself from? What in your mind is holding you back from pursuing whatever it is that you want to pursue right now? Are you overthinking? Are you over-analyzing? Are you being overly critical about something? Because I feel like there's something that you can release in order to see the light. You know, escape from those mental change, those swords. You know, don't let those swords, you just pick up a sword and toss it somewhere else. You don't need to dwell on that energy. You have the Three of Swords in the dark, and this one is how to be aligned with your authentic self. So the Three of Swords in the dark is like, you know, healing from any past traumas, healing from any past hurts, any past grief that you may be holding on to, you know, and be open to resolving some past issues. And, you know, make those decisions if you need to make them. And I feel like it's just a matter of putting things behind you so you can heal, allow the transformation to come through. You have the Ace of Wands in the light. So this is how you can connect with your community. So I do feel like there's this energy of you having some clear communication with people, being open to other people's ideas and opinions with the Ace of Wands. So I feel like there's a strong spark of attraction, passion, excitement that wants to come through. I don't know if it's like a new project or a new lover or whatever the case may be. I feel like if you allow it to unfold naturally, you will be able to feel enthusiastic about it and creative and, you know, use that wand for some magic. Let's just see what Mount Moon has to say for you. What does Mount Moon have to say for the Virgos? Don't let your past hold you back. That's exactly what we were saying, right? Release the past. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it could be something that's on your mind right now. A relationship is karmic and played out across many lifetimes. Ooh, so you may have a spiritual connection, a soulmate of some sorts around the corner waiting for you. Or maybe you're with them already. It says your attraction to someone may be on the verge of obsession. Ooh. Don't repeat what is not working. So there's that. Let's see. What is for the Libras? What do the Libras need to know right now? What do the Libras need to know about the new moon phase in Aquarius? What does the Libras need to know about the new moon in Aquarius? What do they need to release? What intentions do they set? How can they align with their authentic self? And how can they connect to the community? The Page of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Death, oh man, and the Eight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, well, for the Page of Swords in the light, this is what you need to release. So the Page of Swords is someone who is very alert, very on the move, very curious, very eager, wanting to learn everything, wanting to, you know. So I don't know if it's a matter of you just releasing some of that energy, moving a little bit slower, being a little bit more in tune with your inner authentic self, even though this is what you need to release. It could also be a releasing any fears that may be possibly holding you back, or any self-pity that may be going on in your mind, and trying to figure out what your next steps are, what you can overcome, what you can pursue, and keep it real and keep your focus going. You have the Queen of Cups in the light, so I do feel like there's this energy of you. This is where you should set your intention. So the Queen of Cups, I don't know if it's a matter about you being more in tune with your emotions, your intuitive abilities, and, you know, the Queen is very loving, pure heart, very supportive, empathetic, and all that sort of fun energy, which I know that you Libras are. But maybe a little bit less of your mindset going on and a little bit in your heart. Really be a little bit more creative, be in tune with your creative self a little bit more as well. Can help you through this moon phase. You have the death card, which is also transformation, big profound changes, and that sort of thing. Out with the old and with the new kind of energy coming through. This may also help you with connecting with your authentic self. But just don't resist what changes are coming your way. Just go with the flow and see what happens. Sometimes it's just a matter of surrendering to the moon energy and seeing what plays out there. You do have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of you being focused on releasing anything that you feel is restricting you or holding you back, or when it comes to terms to community, if you're like a homebody, you just don't want to go out and socialize. But sometimes, it's good to go out and socialize. Sometimes it's good. Like, even if you don't want to, or you feel like you don't have a sense of community, even an online community is a community. It doesn't necessarily have to be where you have to go out and go somewhere. Even online communities can still be some sort of community, as long as it's healthy for your mind and your soul and your body and all that sort of thing, right? Let us feel the sense of like not limiting yourself, not overthinking. Just let yourself be. You don't need to have anxieties or worries or fears about whatever it is. If the people around you are not serving you well, you can always find new people. There's lots of people out there to explore. It's a matter of figuring out which ones connect well with you. Sometimes just getting yourself out there can bring some light. Moon says meditate and contemplate. This is a Pisces card, so Pisces may be thinking about you, crushing on you, I don't know. It says it's time to surrender to the divine. It says chant Oma, Oma. Every time I think about chanting or meditating, I think about Bad Boys. I don't know if you watched the Bad Boys one, where the guy, I always forget his name, where he's like, Usa, Usa. Every time I want to meditate, I want to do that. I don't know. That's the second one. Sorry, that's a weird interruption. Okay, so use your feelings to guide you. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. That's kind of like what we're saying here, right? This situation is being healed. Avoid being deceived or willingly deceived. So making sure that you're not deceiving anyone, but making sure you're not willingly being deceived by others as well. Don't let anyone scam you or trick you in anything. There's so many scams right now. I know so many people, like in person, real life, getting scammed every day from these online things, especially these Facebook ads and stuff. Be aware of that. Let's see, Scorpios. What do the Scorpios need to know about the new moon in Aquarius? So let's see what the Scorpios need to release. What intentions do the Scorpios need to set? What will help them connect with their authentic self? How can they connect with the community during this new moon phase in Aquarius? Ooh, the Star. You have the universe's blessings on your side here. For the Six of Wands in the light, this is what you need to release. So the Six of Wands is kind of like having that give and take. Maybe you're giving a little bit more of yourself than receiving. So sometimes that can throw us off our balance, or maybe we're receiving a little bit more than what we're giving, which, I feel like you're at the verge of being a little bit off balance there. So if there's anything you can do to realign that balance, right? Because I just feel like with the Six of Wands, it's a matter of you releasing anything that, so maybe some hidden motives. It could also be about like spending or overspending, going through your budgeting and seeing where you can save some corner somewhere. Sometimes we have a subscription to something and we completely forget that it's taking out money or whatever, from our that we need to save on that we don't even use anymore. I don't know. But I just feel like finding that inner balance, release whatever you need to release when you do think of the Six of Wands energy. But I just kind of feel like, making sure you're not feeling insecure with yourself, making sure that your ego is not too big as well, just having that good balance going on there, making sure your temper's not getting in the way of things. I also feel like with the Knight of Swords being in the dark, there's a lack of motivation, and this is where you should be setting your intentions. I don't know if you need to set your intentions with being more motivated, being more creative, being more logical, and whatever decisions or pursuits that you're trying to go after, right? Because I just feel the sense of being a little impulsive, being a little hasty with your decisions, trying to rush through things or life, whatever it is, without having a solid plan in place, or not thinking about the aftermath before it happens. You know, I feel like there's a little bit of more of setting your intentions, so you know what you're getting yourself into, make sure you're reading the fine lines of all that sort of thing, right? And then you have the Nine of Swords. This is how to align with your authentic self. You know, remember that person who you used to be? Did you lose track of that? Sometimes it's easy to. I feel like it's all about overcoming any anxieties, fears, or worries that may be restricting you from moving forward. I feel like there's a sense of feeling guilty or stressed out or just overthinking, overanalyzing, which is causing some anxiety, some stresses, maybe some meltdowns of some sorts that need to be healed, especially during this moon phase, you know? And then you have the Star, and this is about how to connect with the community. So maybe being more creative, being more spontaneous, more optimistic, and getting out and socializing and sharing the love that you have. You're Scorpio, so you're very intuitive, you're very spiritual, you're all, you know, you're just born with that energy. It's time to use it, right? I feel it. The Star is also the Aquarius, so I think it's even more important because, you know, the Star being an Aquarius, and it's an Aquarius moon, right? So I feel like it's talking directly at you, that the moon is on your side, the universe is on your side right now, for you to do whatever you want to do, you know? Make progress, meet new people, build your community, or build more onto your community if you already have one already. What does the moon want to tell the Scorpios? Ooh, communication is key, so, you know, get communicating. Let's go. It says, time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Have you noticed? This one is a Gemini card. It's going to be a Gemini that has their eyes on you. But communication is key. Let's just see what else we have here for the Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius? Too many cards came out there. What does Sagittarius need to know about the new moon phase? What does Sagittarius need to know about the new moon phase? The Four of Cups, the Emperor. Okay, so for the Four of Cups in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of you releasing contemplation. You know, maybe you're being too much in your head. Maybe you're overthinking, overanalyzing. You know, it's good to go through a phase of introspection, but if you're doing it too much, you know, it may prevent you from being open to other things that you haven't thought of because you're overthinking and overdwelling on things that are not really serving you moving forward. But you do have the Emperor here, so I feel like you're in charge of whatever your destiny is right now. You know, you're sitting in the seat, the driver's seat right there. I guess it's a chair of some sorts, but you know what I mean, right? You're the Emperor. You can do whatever you want, right? You have the power in your hands. I just feel the sense of you being more creative, being more abundant, and, you know, just have unlimited potential if you just tap into it and see where it goes, right? This is one of the intentions you should set. It doesn't need an intent. Put your intentions into being more of a leader, being more in tune with yourself, being more like a boss mode energy, right? And then you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is in the dark. And this is how to align yourself with being your authentic self. So for the Eight of Swords, you may want to go through a phase of like getting your groove back. You know, you can't just sit around waiting for motivation. You have to create the motivation. You have to get up and go. Because if you're sitting around waiting to be motivated, it ain't gonna happen. It just doesn't work that way. And I don't know if that is what is holding you back here with the Eight of Swords. It's a matter of finding what will give you that sense of liberation, moving past any insecurities or worries or stresses or anxieties, whatever that is for you. Being open to solutions and that sort of thing. Communication. For the Queen of Cups in the dark, and this is how to connect more with communication. So maybe being more social, more talkative, and less than being focusing on the emotional sides of things, you know? I don't know if it's a matter of, you know, and if communication and like going out and that sort of thing is not serving you, or you just feel like you're at it, or have attracted like a negative people around you, maybe just a matter of readjusting or realigning your boundaries and feeling more realistic in what your expectations are and that sort of thing. Let's see what Mom Moon has to say for the Sagittarius. What does Mom Moon have to say for the Sagittarius? I just feel a sense of like you be like opening your mind, because I feel like you are open-minded. You can be spontaneous. You know, I feel like you do have that free-spirited energy built into you. It's just a matter of tapping into it and pulling it out. You know, align yourself with your authentic self, that old person you used to be. here you have the headed in the right direction. Dream can come true. Review your goals and make sure you still committed. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Keep moving forward and don't hold back. Make plans to take action. The energy is gaining momentum. That is what I got. Let's see. For the Capricorns. What does the Capricorns need to know right now? What do the Capricorns need to know right now? What do the Capricorns need to know right now about the new moon phase in Aquarius? Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you don't want to release this. Maybe there's nothing at all you need to release, right? Who wants to release the Ten of Pentacles in the dark? Oh man, unless you're working too much, you know, you need to take a break and heal your inner self. How can Capricorns align with their inner self? How can Capricorns align with their inner self? There you go. How can Capricorns connect in the community? The Two of Wands. Oh. Balancing out whatever it is you have going on. Okay, so for the Ten of Pentacles in the light, before we get off track here, for the Ten of Pentacles here, I do feel like there's this energy of you, you know, I don't know what you need to release. I don't know if you need to release some old patterns that are not really working for you, or any type of limited beliefs or whatever stagnant energies that are no longer serving you for growth. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Embrace this. Embrace your family life, you know. Go to family dinners or create family dinners if you don't have, if you don't have family members who create family dinners, you create one. You have some family over, have some good time. Do whatever it is you need to do to just have that earthy energy going on. I feel like there's a sense of working, not just working, but like investing your time and energy into the home life situation. I do feel that for you. For the, you know, family doesn't necessarily have to be blood related. It could be anyone who you love just as much as family, right? For the Nine of Pentacles in the light, this is what intentions you should set. So the Nine of Pentacles, like setting your intentions for being self-sufficient, being financially stable, treating yourself good too. You know, there's nothing wrong with spoiling yourself every now and then, right? You know, having that sense of confidence and making goals and sticking to them and accomplishing them, because I feel like there's a lot of positive energy when we set a goal or set an intention and we actually do what we intend to do. For the King of Pentacles in the dark, this is what can help you align with your authentic self. You know, the King of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like being focused on the materialistic side of things, being a little possessive, being a little bit, you know, judgy or controlling or whatever, opinionated perhaps, and just kind of like finding that equal balance, you know, not being too stubborn. May help you with your alignment with your authentic self. You know, remember that person who you used to be, that outgoing, creative person, that open mind, that free-spirited kind of energy. Well, maybe not free-spirited because Capricorn, but still, you know, reconnect with that earthy energy, right? The King of Pentacles is like really connecting with that earthy, grounding energy. Yeah, you do have the Two of Wands and how to connect with your community, so it could be a matter of balancing out what work and play life is or looks like for you. You know, the Two of Wands is like, Two of Wands, why I want to say Two of Pentacles? The Two of Pentacles is like juggling life with style, right? You know, like adapting the changes. So I do feel like that energy is trying to come through for you regarding community. But the Two of Wands in the light is like having that hot, fiery, passionate energy, making some plans, future plans with people, taking that first initiative, like asking someone, hey, you want to go hang out? Do you want to come over for dinner? And you like cook dinner? Do you be more in tune with your earthy, grounding energy? And that sort of thing. Let's just see what Mama Moon has to say. What does Mama Moon have to say for the Capricorns? What does Mama Moon have to say for the Capricorns? All I'm saying is, like, you know, that free spirit energy is not a bad thing, you know? You be in tune with it. You don't have to restrict yourself so much all the time. This one, oh, this one is a new moon in Virgo energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, you know, we all have that inner grounding, earthy energy. It says recommit to healthy morning and evening rituals. Be a service to others. Rituals doesn't necessarily have to be like witchy vibes, right? Rituals is like whatever your regular morning routine is. Maybe some of them you have slipped a little bit, you know, or moved away from, whatever that is for you. You can reconnect with that or create some brand new ones. Brand new moon, brand new energy, right? It says be a service to others and love and money will follow. If the situation is blocked at the moment, you could be overanalyzing. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to details if you want success. So it's a good time to give rather than to take. So there's that. Next we have Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius, and it's your moon too. Ooh, new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius, what does the Aquarius need to know about the new moon in Aquarius? Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Aquariuses. Let's see what is going on here for the Aquariuses. What does Aquarius need to know about this new moon phase? Justice. 5 of Pentacles. Oh man, oh man. Okay, let's just see. For the Justice in the Light, this is what you need to release. So I don't know if you have any, like, I need to release any old patterns, any limited beliefs, any stagnant energy, but if you have the Justice, I feel like it's a matter of you finding your balance. Whatever's not making you feel balanced and centered, whatever that is for you, may need to let go of, right? You know, have that boost of integrity, that boost of confidence, that free-spirited energy that you Aquariuses are, right? Just embrace it, because I just feel the sense of a little bit of injustice going on, a little bit of lack of accountability trying to poke through, but making sure that you do have that well balanced. For the 5 of Pentacles in the light, this is what you should set your intentions to. So the 5 of Pentacles is like, oh, you know, weathering the storm or overcoming any struggles or challenges or whatever's going on. Yeah. But I also feel like there's this energy of maybe feeling a little lonely or feeling a little bored or whatever that reason is, like from not going out and socializing as much as you may be wanting to, or maybe not wanting to but having the need to anyways, right? Maybe missing out on some sort of adventure or some sort of thing there that just boosts your spirits a little bit. So I feel like you need to set your intentions and get that going again. You do have the 9 of Pentacles in the dark, and this is what will help you to align your authentic self. The 9 of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like, again, feeling lonely, feeling bored, feeling tired and drained, and you just need something to spark that motivation, spark that Aquarius energy, right? Because I just feel the sense of you feeling more independent, feeling more of, maybe you're a little overly independent right now and you're not relying on others as much as maybe you should be, to reconnect or realign your authentic self, being more open to, you know, fully embracing who you truly are. You have the King of Pentacles here, and I feel like this is how you can connect yourself with the community. The King of Pentacles is someone who is very giving, ambitious, stable, you know, has that kind heart, a supportive heart kind of energy. They're a little bit into materialistic side of things, but, you know, maybe just needing a good night out or whatever that is, just to re-spark that social side of you, being a little bit more creative. Yeah, because I just feel the sense of you coming up with some unconventional or innovative ideas that just gets you going, gets you socializing, gets you out of the community again as well. Let's see, what does the Aquarius need to know? Oh man, you are good enough, right? You are good enough. Just who you are. Lucky. Apology may be in order. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your life. Worry too much will attract more worry. Stop second guessing yourself or raise your karma by doing something for someone else. You are good enough. There you go. Or maybe you have Virgo thinking about you, crushing on you. I don't know. Or you may be dealing with a Virgo. That's what I call it. Last but not least is Pisces. What's coming for the Pisces in this new moon and Aquarius energy? What does Pisces need to release right now? What do Pisces intentions, what intentions should Pisces set right now? How can Pisces align with their authentic self? How can Pisces align with their authentic self? How could they connect with the community? Ooh, okay. For the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you want to release any of this 8 of Pentacles energy. Maybe just keep it. You know? I don't know. Or release anything that is not giving you this 8 of Pentacles energy, right, Pisces? You know? Be more in tune with yourself and whatever else you have going on. I feel like if you move forward in a steady pace, not too fast, not too slow, just keep moving, you will get your whatever you're desiring right now. I feel like you're going to get a boost of inspiration, motivation, whatever it is. I feel like if you're not motivated, there's no opportunities for you. It might be a time to see what you need to balance, see whatever you need to release so that you are open to those things and you are attracting that positive energy. For the sun, ooh, that's the intentions you need to set. So setting some intentions that are positive, that will get you moving again in the forward light of the Eight of Pentacles, right? The Eight of Pentacles. You know, being more dedicated, achieving their goals, feeling inspired. And I feel like the sun is giving you that boost. Okay, release what is blocking you and move forward to these opportunities. This sense of happiness and optimistic energy. You know, maybe even getting recognized by, or doing something where you can get recognized. You know, sometimes just doing some charity work or something like that, you're just giving you that sense of appreciation from others, can boost your energy as well. But you also have this Justice card in the dark, and this is how to realign yourself with your authentic self. So I think with the Justice in the dark, is maybe like working on that balance. You know, like there was a little bit of an off balance there with the Eight of Pentacles energy as well. So kind of like finding that energy, figure out. So you may be going through a phase of like some sort of life lesson from the universe. It's just a matter of like moving past that, finding some solutions, and taking accountability for whatever you need to take accountability for. Doesn't necessarily mean that you've done anything wrong. It could be just like, you know, if you promise you're going to do something, hold your end to the table and do what you say you're going to do, and that may just adjust that alignment a little bit. For the King of Wands in the dark, this is how to connect with the community. The King of Wands in the dark is kind of like having some control issues, broken promises. That's kind of like what we were saying with the Justice in the dark too. Holding your end of the table, doing what you say you're going to do. You know, even if it's to yourself, even if you say, okay, I'm going to do this, lying to yourself is just as bad as doing it to someone else. You need to take accountability for your actions, even if it's for yourself. Sometimes for yourself is more important than for anyone else. You know, I really truly believe, like I said in my readings for the year-long reading, is that 2025 I feel like is about everyone doing more for themselves as opposed to others. And I feel like that is a strong energy for you too, Pisces, you know? It's good to give and give and give, but sometimes you need to give to yourself, being honest with yourself, take accountability for your own actions towards yourself. You know, if you say you're going to do something, you say you're gonna, you know, get your hair done on Tuesday, follow through and get it done, you know? Don't be distracted and give that up for someone or something else. Let's just see what Mama Moon has to say for you. Let's just see what Mama Moon has to say for you. Time to give rather than take. It says, recommit to healthy morning and evening rituals, routines. You know, rituals doesn't necessarily have to be something witchy. Could be as well, you know. You could always add some rituals to your morning routine if it gives you that spark of motivation. It says, be assertive to others and love and money will follow. If a situation is blocked at the moment, you can be overanalyzing. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to details if you want success. Time to give rather than take. There may also be a Virgo that's thinking about you, crushing on you, or you may be dealing with as well. That is what I got. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if it resonates, and I'll give you some extra positive karma, right? I'm also going to be doing the wheel soon, so that we're going to choose a winner for having 900 subscribers. I am so excited for that. Thank you all for supporting me. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye!